Now, Israel's defense minister says their air force struck at the heart of Tehran, the Iranian capital, with, quote, unprecedented force today. They say they struck at the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps headquarters and the gates of the notorious Evin prison. It's unclear what happened to the inmates inside, many of whom are innocent political prisoners. Israel says it is also striking Fordo, this time access routes to the site. So what is their ultimate goal? And now that Trump is posting about regime change, has Netanyahu got Trump to buy into that now? Again, Vice President Vance said they are not at war with Iran, only its nuclear program. Amos Yadlin was Israel's chief of military intelligence and directly involved in the destruction of Iraq and Syria's nuclear reactors back in the 80s and the early 2000s. And he's joining me now from Tel Aviv. Amos Yadlin, welcome back to our program. So, where to begin? You've all called this a spectacular success. Donald Trump has said that. Your prime minister has said that. You believe, I think, and you tell me, what do you think, according to your own intelligence, has actually been done to Fordo? What is the impact of the U.S. bombing over the weekend?
We don't know yet. You need to have intelligence coming from many sources. Satellite reconnaissance, as well as SIGINT and UMINT, and it will be mixed and fused. And, you know, BDA, in a way, is more art than science. If I can do my initial assessment, it was destroyed, but not to the level that the US Air Force and the Israelis hoped. It is not total destruction, but it's enough destruction if you add it as the marginal installation on the nuclear many sites of Iran that were attacked in the last 10 days. So it is not the engineerical and the kinetic effect, it's what will be the political and the diplomatic effect of such an attack.
All right, so let me ask you that then.
It is very important.
Let me ask you that, because there's a lot of sound and noise in the atmosphere about what happens next, the day after. What's your plan? Is it regime change? I mean, the Israeli military have gone from nuclear targets, from military targets, to full-on regime targets, and not just international, not just the foreign regime, forces, but those who are responsible for control and dissent domestically. What are you trying to do?
The stated goals of the Israeli government and the Israeli military is to destroy as much as possible the nuclear program, the ballistic missiles arrays that firing missiles into Israel, and to create the condition for a better deal with Iran. And this war will be tested, what will happen in the day after to the Iranian nuclear program. This is the goal. The regime change was never the goal, never, because I don't know, and I'm expert to air power, how you change a regime with air power. And Israel is employing only air power in Iran. For regime change, you need boots on the ground. Neither the US nor Israel want to put boots on the ground. It can come only from internal, domestic, 80% of the Iranian people who hate the regime. And if there were fair and free election, they will vote out the Islamists, the Ayatollahs, the radical terrorist regime of Ayatollah Khomeini.